All right. Let us see. Is everything working properly? Y'all can hear me clearly, right? No audio issues. Music you can hear. I think I got it all figured out now. There was a big old bit of hiccups going on my PC side of things a little bit there. I had to just restart the whole system. Oh. Awesome. Welcome, Ignacio. I really appreciate you participating. You guys are gonna notice the stream quality is not gonna be so great. It's gonna be probably hampered at 360 for a while, and that's probably due to the fact... Oh, the reason why I ended it was because of the whole component of the stream wasn't working. I had to reset my PC. I think they're gonna likely show the open world mode, the world tour mode. That's my current guess. That's what I think they're gonna show. But yes, you guys are gonna notice that I'm gonna be stuck at 360 for resolution, and the reason why is because I have a huge suspicion that all the small YouTubers are being throttled right now in order to facilitate Street Fighter 6's showcase. That's my current suspicion, because I did everything I could to try to buff up the resolution. It's not working. Like, I've done everything. I've done every bit of research I could. I've done whatever I could. I think that if you're not a big YouTuber, they're not gonna give you a lot of bandwidth to work with on YouTube, because I know it's not on my end. I did every bit of troubleshooting to make sure it works, which kind of sucks that happens, but you know, it is what it is. All right. Oh, my leg. But yeah, Jake, I ended up having to end the stream earlier and delete it because it wasn't working. It just wasn't functioning. Speaking of which, let us do this real quick. And I'm gonna have to do it over here. It's my current estimate that I think it is, because my settings are no different than they were yesterday. Like, I know it's not my internet connection, because I did a network test before I even started the whole stream. For like an hour and a half, I was troubleshooting, trying to figure it out. Like, I didn't just boot up and start right away. I think what ended up like, I don't know what could be possibly different. The stream yesterday was running at 1080 at 60 frames per second, and now I'm being stuck at 360. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Do you guys have more than I do? Because I'm not seeing it on my side of things. But my upload speed is at like 45 megabytes, and everything else is perfectly the way it was yesterday. So I don't understand what's going on. Oh, my legs. this too bright? Yes. No. Oh, it's saying, okay, so maybe just on my end, like it's showing 360 for some reason. I don't know what's going on in that end, but if you guys are getting 1080 and it's showing 1080 60, then I'm happy about that. I don't know what's going on my end then, because it's telling me that it's at 360 for some weird reason. But if it's coming through as a 1080 video, then I'm happy about that. All right. So we still got a good 42 minutes before it begins. So this is my current thought process. We're gonna watch a couple of matches on the developer side to kind of get an hors d'oeuvre, a appetizer leading up to the main course that will be the showcase. So I was told about some developer matches that I have not yet entirely checked out. Some of them I've seen, some of them I have not. So let's start. The one I'm curious about starting out with right off the bat, we'll start with DJ and Dawson, because I've not seen this one, and I'm curious to see what both these characters are capable of. Probably the two characters that I'm least familiar with right now on Street Fighter 6's information. I haven't seen much trailers for them. I mean, I saw the trailer for DJ, but I didn't really see much what he's going to be doing. And I've never took the time to really digest it. Lou's mentioning, in my firm belief, what has to be causing any issues is either OBS or your PC. What are the specs for your PC? They are they're actually not too bad. They're pretty good, but I mean, if you guys are still getting 1080, I suppose it doesn't really friggin' matter. I would have to look up the specs, but I did double check OBS. It's working, but if you guys are getting 1080, I mean, I could look it up real quick and just double check. Copy URL. It could be that maybe when you're when you're going through the studio system, maybe it's just showing that because it's showing at 720. Okay, no, it's still showing at 1080. Okay, it says it's fine. There's gonna be a little dip in quality right now, but that's because I'm fidgeting around with shit. But it says it's fine. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and start with some DJ content right off the bat. I want to see what DJ is capable of at this point in time. Dawson's looking pretty Street Fighter 5 similar right now. Yeah, but I've got OBS running through my my NVIDIA graphics card, so it's not using the CPU on my PC directly. Is that it? So he's got like some kind of sway mix-up game. He's got your typical. DJ's got your typical all-rounder techniques. Oh, he's got long limbs. Holy smokes. DJ's got some pretty long limbs. Holy shit, the range on that friggin' impact. His drive impact goes so far. Area looks funny. He can fake out fireballs? Oh, that's fucked. Wow. So Dulcim's got a couple new animations. He's still looking pretty similar to his Street Fighter V counterpart. What in the world was that? Is that a whiff punish? I'm gonna pause that and watch that again real quick. Was that a whiff punish? No, we gotta go back twice. Did he super whiff punish him on his... Holy shit, he supered his whiff with the whiff punish. Oh my. Someone's been labbing. Someone's been motherfucking labbing. Use that lighting a little bit more. Oh great, he's got a double fireball. I never like it when a character has a double fireball. Then it's really difficult to deal with. They have an anti-zoning tool. They literally have an anti-zoning tool. That drive impact of his is crazy. That's got a lot of reach. Double fireballs. So he does have like some kind of back sway going on here that leads to either a low or an overhead. It doesn't, the back sway doesn't go very far. Well, I say that because your PC has to be able to handle OBS. OBS uses a ton of performance on CPU. Yeah, no, it's totally understandable. It's just from my understanding that I'm not using the CPU, I'm just using my NVIDIA as a graphics card for it, but it may very well still be the case. I'm still trying to figure it out in a lot of ways. But it seems to be working fine for the most part. I mean, sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not. I can't really tell. It could be that I need more upgrade. I mean, I just upgraded my CPU. Maybe not the greatest upgrade, but one I could afford at the very least. I even bought a new motherboard for my PC too. It could be that my graphics card may not be able to handle it. Okay. Let's go ahead and like double back a little bit and take a look at some of his gameplay at a slower pace. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's bring it down half speed and take a good look at what we're looking at here, aside from Dhalsim's ugly face. His gnarly looking eyes. Oh, I gotta turn off that volume a bit here. There we go. I need to boost this up too. Let's bring this up to, it's at 1080. Some knuckle grabs, yep. Big old slappy-roo. So that's a common strategy in Street Fighter V, where you use the jumping dive kick from Dhalsim in order to do an overhead, like an instant overhead. It's not super fast, but you'd be surprised how easy it is to get clipped by that. Oh man, DJ's got a double fireball. A double fireball. That's scary. That to me is insane. That he's got... Dhalsim has an air fireball. I don't think he's ever had an air fireball. Dhalsim's gonna be scary in this game. I do know that for a lot of current... more advanced players that have played the betas, as well as probably been playing a lot of the cracked, have mentioned that like characters that are very strong at the poke game are gonna have a very good time in Street Fighter 6 because of the drive gauge. The drive gauge, the more you block their attacks, the more you get penalized for it. So if you got long limbs, you're going to be heavily rewarded for it because you're getting more of your drive meter back safely while they're losing it. That said, the game has increased their, recovery time so you can whiff punish easier than ever before, which is probably the reason why this developer was able to do a super on whiff punish. Look at that, they're fishing each other right here. That is crazy. That is like, that's 3/4 of the fucking screen that he can drive impact him. I mean, it's got a big tail because it covers so much ground, so you're gonna see it coming, but it's big. It's very big. DJ will win Fireball Wars. Yeah, I think it's a very good probability of that. He's a double Fireball for a character is very powerful, but not only that, DJ's got a very good all-round moveset by the looks of it. So if he's got a double Fireball with an all-round moveset, he's gonna have some pretty scary tools. Nevertheless, I still keep hearing from all the more advanced players that the characters that are most deadly right now are the characters with long limbs and are able to control mid-space and land multiple hits really quickly, so that way they can get a lot of drive meter back. Like, it seems that the more you gain drive meter back off of pressing buttons, the stronger the character's going to be on the competitive side. For most of us casuals, we probably won't notice the difference that much outside of characters that we struggle sauce with. Jesus! That's crazy. I cannot believe he was able to whiff punish that with a super. That means the recovery on those attacks from Dhalsim, if you send in order to cause a some kind of airbound or like an air juggle. The devs show you how you can deal with Dhalsim. Yeah, they do. They're doing a great job of it too. Like, I know during the beta, Guile was at what everyone was talking about how strong he was, which I didn't face very many strong Guiles. Like, I fought plenty of decent Guiles, but I didn't face that many really strong Guiles that really convinced me that he was gonna be like that busted. That said, his double sweep does a shit ton of drive meter damage. Like, he gets a lot back and he gets a lot from you. So that is definitely the case, but other than that, I didn't see too many people that were able to really blow me out. Jesus! That Fireball War, man. The big character I keep hearing over and over again, especially after, like, there's been several invitational tournaments that have already come out, and the big character that keeps getting dropped over and over again, the name that keeps getting dropped is Jury. The name Jury keeps getting dropped about how good she is. So that's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out over a period of time. Whew. Which I'm a little surprised. I expected to hear more Chun's because of how advanced Chun's new moveset is. I expected a lot more like, wow, Chun is going to be a monster kind of thing, which is still the probable case because the game is still very early on in its infancy. Obviously, it hasn't even been released, but the cracked beta that's available for people that are able to get access to it is going to be interesting to say the least. Lou, you're saying that Chun is easy. I haven't seen a good example of Chun being a very strong character yet. but I didn't play her during the beta at all. I saw her moveset and I saw that she had a bunch of new stances. It's definitely one of the characters I'm going to be playing because I love multi-stance characters like that. They're fun. They have a lot of unique, gimmicky techniques that makes them kind of fun to watch and fun to play. So I'm kind of curious about how that'll play out. Holy shenanigans! What is that super, man? Let's go back a little bit. I need to see that fucking super one more time. See, there's a whiff punish. He did a shimmy, bait the super, EX Yoga Flame. Into his super, boom, 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 boom. That is one of the coolest supers I've seen so far. Teleports behind him. Oh, that's a really dope-ass super. I gotta say, like, Capcom really worked their asses off when it comes to the presentation for the supers. Whoa, I just noticed something. So DJ has been he smiles while he's walking towards you, but when he's crouching, he stops smiling. He stops smiling when he's about to block. He feels really good when he's on offense. He feels really giddy about himself. He's like, oh yeah. And then when he's stopping his offense, he's like, oh, time to focus. That's kind of cool, little attention to detail there. One thing I haven't seen so far is, I don't know if DJ still has his chain punch, where he typically has a punch where he hits you with an uppercut, and if you keep mashing the button, you'll do a chain where he basically just keeps hitting you with that uppercut and lifts you in the air. I don't know if he has that right now. I haven't seen it. They may have modified it. But he's got some built-in overhead mechanics. He's got some built-in mix-ups. That's very different than what I'm used to. All right, that's DJ. We got a glimpse at DJ. Where are we at right now? We still got a half an hour. Let's take a look at another character. And we're gonna start with let's go with I haven't seen much of JP yet, so I'm very curious to see what JP is capable of. All right, we do have a, okay, yep. Put the music on hold. I know there's a lot of interest around JP right now. Paper Chazin, how are you? I'm doing great, man. Thank you for joining in. Thanks for participating. I hope you're excited for this game the same way that I am. I'm very stoked for this game. I don't traditionally like zoner characters. They're never been my playstyle. I usually like either hyper aggressive or all-rounders. It's always been my kind of shtick with characters. Obviously karate characters are always been my favorite. But JP does look pretty cool, but I don't think I'll probably be playing him. But he might be one of the most popular zoners that I've seen so far because the swagger on this guy is fucking real. He's got so much swag. Oh, Blanca. Okay, so Blanca's still got anti-fireball cannonballs at you, which which I just kind of figured out recently because I haven't fought that many Blankas in Street Fighter V, which is surprising because Blanka's a pretty high pick rate character from what I understand. What was that? What the fuck was that? What was that? I need to see that again. What was that? Okay, so they're fighting at neutral. He has a projectile on the ground that detonates, or like on the space of the area, and it detonates when they cross the threshold. That's weird. That's really weird. I'm also not used to seeing on-place projectiles from Capcom. I
almost never see that. If you don't know, like, they're typically when you have projectile characters or zoners, they usually end up throwing projectiles from them. I have not seen Capcom use projectiles where they come only on one location, you know, where they can control where it goes, but it usually pops up on one spot of the stage. I haven't seen them do that. That's typically a SNK thing. SNK like loves to make bosses where they can actually control the projectiles exactly on the map. So it's very rare. I've never seen them actually ever use this before with you know, space controlling by having projectiles that they can control anywhere on the screen. That to me, that's crazy. Nom nom nom. Oh man, one of my favorite things so far about this game is the parry animations. The fact that they have dynamic parries, that they actually respond to placements of hits. If they do a low attack, they do a different animation to intercept it. If they do a high attack, they have a different animation to intercept it, and it reflects the character design. Oof. One of the things I'm noticing is that JP doesn't seem to have many pushback tools. It seems like he only has one, which is that where he does that slash with his stick, and then he causes you to blow back at close quarters. And once you're at mid to far range, that's where he controls you. So it's a very classic character archetype of once you get close, he has to push you back out with his lights and his medium strikes. See that slash right there? That looks like his only pushback tool where he wants to hit you with that, and that causes a blowback. I need to see that again. What in the world just happened? So there's pressure, It's trying to get a hit confirm. More pressure. There it is. Hit confirm. Oh, he noms the fuck out of him. Yep, I remember seeing that from the trailer. Oh, dude! He ricochets himself off the guy. Like, each roll ricochets into his face, into his chest. That's really cool detail. Alright, let's slow down the match a little bit again. We're gonna slow down the match. Let's get some music playing real quick here. We're gonna slow it down to half frame. Or no. What am I doing? Half speed. Break down some details a little bit here. Turn off the music here. Or not the music, the audio to the video. Lou, you mentioned that JP doesn't seem to be an issue. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be a menace. He seems to be a pretty reasonable zoning character. I've seen worse. I've seen far worse. Like, if you've ever seen any Injustice 2 gameplay, I don't even play Injustice 2, but when I watched Season 1 of Injustice 2 and watched how oppressive Deadshot's zoning was, that is like some of the worst case I've ever seen of zoning. JP doesn't look that menacing, honestly. He looks manageable, but he looks fucking cool. He's got swagger. I gotta admit, the special effects on his attacks are probably one of the most appealing things. He's got that mid-range slash, which seems to be a combo extender into more projectiles. He's got a teleport. That is so unique, though, for Capcom. They've never done a character that controls space by summoning projectiles like that. That is like that's traditionally a Capcom thing, or not a Capcom, a SNK thing, especially with bosses. You ever seen bosses from SNK? They are all about space control with their projectiles by like summoning projectiles. It is a fucking nightmare. It is a fucking nightmare. Some of the most pain in the ass bosses are the ones that can control the space, like Gonads. Oh my god, what a bullshit boss in that game. Let's see Cammy next. Sounds good. We still got time, so we can see Cammy next. Nom nom nom. Even the drive rush looks fucking slick, man. I love all the little detail in this game. Like, there's so much like there's just so much good animation. The animation team worked really hard. You can tell they did not slack. I really hope that's the same way with the DLC characters, that they don't rush them at all and they don't look janky. They just look good. You know, take your time with the DLC characters. Make them look good. Typically, they usually do. Most DLC characters in fighting games usually look the best of their iterations than any of the other, like, standard characters. But I do hope that they don't skimp out on just trying to push out more DLC characters. So that's a 2-hit super fireball level 1. So he calls in a projectile to control the space. Well, even the way Blanca walks back, he moves back like a fucking ape. He moves back like a monkey. It's really cool. Really kind of fits the character design. There's that super again. What a unique super. Oh, that one was a level 2, I think it was too. Oh, wow. Okay. As big as the hitbox is on JP's projectiles, one of the things I'm noticing is that it may be large, but it doesn't cover like as much vertical space as I thought it would. It covers. It looks like if you want to catch someone vertically, you have to put the attack ahead of their jump so they fall into it. That seems to be the case. There's that slash. That seems to be the projectile. Doesn't look like you can extend off of it anyway. I don't even think the EX version can extend. It looks like its primary use for JP's slash is really just pushback, to push them back so you can re-projectile them again. But it looks like his supers allow him opportunities to be like DPs almost, where he can escape pressure. I think Blanca might be a rushdown character in this one. He's traditionally like kind of a hit and run character, and he still has elements of hit and run, but he seems a lot more aggressive in this game. I mean, all the characters seem more aggressive in a lot of ways, but his lights and his chain attacks seem very strong, and the fact that he can re-pressure like that, he seems to be an aggressor this time around. My best understanding of Blanca in Street Fighter V is that he's like a space control king. He can just immediately move in on you and then control them like the neutral really well. But I don't know how to play Blanca. I don't know much about Blanca in Street Fighter V. I've only played it. I probably played Blanca in 5 like 20 times at most. So I don't know too much about his moveset, but he looks really rushdown heavy. Double, so he does a double projectile to extend the hitbox of it. Now that double one, that's actually a pretty damn big hitbox. I wonder if the damage is any good though.
Nope. Yep. The traditional light confirm into a throw, tech throw from there. Set up a throw. Well, it looks like a standing medium kick from JP. Got a low reaching kind of shin kick. Jesus, that goes so far. Oh my. That's great hit confirm potential, or at least damage conversion potential. It doesn't seem to do a lot of damage, but you can just inch out a little bit more damage. For one meter of drive rush, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Anti-air. Can't hit or he can't convert off of anti-airs too well, but it looks like he can repressure and put them back into that. It's possible that zoners may be the weakest they have ever been in Street Fighter in this iteration of the series. Not to say that like people who control long range aren't going to be good, like Guile, for example, but JP has some pretty decent tools, but I'm not seeing a lot of evidence where he's going to be a complete menace. Oh, he's got a long-reaching command throw. Back on again. Ugh. Man, that's space control, dude. I think this is the end of the match, right? Did we see JP super in this one? I don't think we ever saw the developer was able to pull off a super with JP outside of the level 1 and level 2. I don't think we saw his critical art one. That's cute. He's got the little doll in his pocket. I think it's his wallet keychain attachment. All right, Chun-Li's next. Let's check out Chun. Chun in her fantastic stretching techniques. This one's only 3 minutes. All right, where are we at time-wise? We got 10 minutes. So I think we got plenty of time to at least watch this all the way through. We may not have time to analyze it, though. We got a decent connect. Okay.
Beginning operation. Prepare.
Round 1. Fight.
Too bad.
Oh, what the fuck is that grab, dude? I might be playing... This might be the first time I ever play Cammy, because she's got some incredible animations. It looks like they put probably the most work into her. Her animations are crazy. And I have never played a Cammy before. And I might even try her this time around. It looks like her health pool is still really low, though. Oh my god. That damage that she takes. Manon's gonna be a very interesting character. Definitely a very new design when it comes to strike throw characters. Damn, man, speed. The speed.
No problems. Got to press on.
My water bottle over there. Can you grab my water bottle? Thank you, babe. Yep, hit confirm. That's a new move. That's a new move. She never used to be able to do that off a hooligan. Okay, so there is a way. I have seen that Minon has a target combo that she can move right into command throws. It looks like it's not guaranteed. It's a mix. It puts you close for the throw, but you can vertical jump it to counter it. So it puts you into 50-50 if you get clipped by it. Kenny's backdash is crazy good. It doesn't go very far, but it moves very quick. So you can like actually instantly sway out of grabs and then punish that. Really, we got a lot of foot there. Oh, damn. Oh, that's cool. A lot of style to that one. That's a cool level 3. Whoa! That was fucking sick! Nice. Nice. Very nice. Here's our level 3 here. Yeah, I've seen this one. Great. This is the, yeah, so, oh no, okay. So the head slicer is the critical art version, and the last dive kick is the standard one. I figured that one would be the critical art version, but that one's the standard level 3. Much time do we got? We got a couple more minutes, so we can rewatch that video real quick and kind of break it down a little bit more.
Beginning operation.
Won't watch too much of it, but I am gonna bring it down because the gameplay to this one was really fast. It was kind of hard to keep up. Oh nope, turn that off. Turn music back on. Yes. You can definitely tell they didn't skimp on the jiggle physics at all. No matter who it is. It's pretty available on both sides. Men's muscles ripple a lot and the women's tend to jiggle quite a bit. Good timing there. The moment that he got that command grab, Zelda goes, hey! Or no, the fairy says, hey, listen! That was kind of funny. Tammy's got some really strong, like, lights and medium kicks. That's pretty good. She's got, like, a long-reaching light kick, and a long-reaching medium kick. Always been known to be the great poker. She's got great poking tools and rushdown tools. There's that glass cannon, though. Outputs a lot of damage and a lot of potential there. Is that a special move? That does not look like a typical backdash. That has to be a special backdash of some kind. Because that does not go very far. There's the hit confirm, or not hit confirm, but whiff super. It must be a level 2, maybe a level 1. I didn't see how much it cost. Tammy's fighting stance looks a bit more like boxery, like kickboxer-ish. That's a really good anti-air. That hook kick that Minon's got, that's like a pseudo genocide cutter. She got her own version of like a genocide cutter. Gotta throw off that, so it looks like she must be frame positive during that. I'm gonna call it the hooligan slice. So if Cammy uses the hooligan slice, she gets frame advantage and can reapply into pressure. And then she can do a fake out, neutral fake out. Yep. So she's got a hooligan cancel. Looks like there's a little bit of recovery in the hooligan cancel though. Oh, that's cool. Minon moves in a judo stance when she's crouching. When she's standing, she's in a ballet stance. But when she's crouching, she's in a judo stance. or wrestler stance at the very least. Maybe not a judo stance, but definitely a wrestler stance. An athletic position is what they call it. That's like a reverse genocide cutter. How much time do we got? Yeah, we still got time. Couple more minutes here. Hit confirm. It's kind of cool because not only does it look ballet-ish, but some of it also looks a little judo-ish, like this. It's an interesting blend, I will admit. Like, I'm not gonna be playing Manon at all. It's not my character design at all. Like, design, playstyle, none of those things appeal to me. However, it is one of the most unique designs I've ever seen, to the point at where I cannot deny how cool it is. Especially with how much work they put into the animation. So Cammy can do a target combo jump into a hit confirm into dive kick. Here's that spin. So she's got the mixed spin from Street Fighter V, her V skill. That's a really cool level 3 though. All right. How much time do we got? Should be starting, right? Real soon here. There we go. You're at 1080. Yep. We're doing good. It's about to begin. Here we go. Oh, here we go.
Hey everyone, this is Susie Hunter.
Oh wow, they got
aka the
Sphere Hunter.
on YouTube and Twitch, and welcome to the Street Fighter 6 showcase
Completionist.
pre-show. I'm
All
here
the
with
big
my
YouTubers
illustrious
hosting.
and very
Pre-show hosting.
amazing co-host Gerard the Completionist. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, hey everyone, I'm so excited to be here to talk about Street Fighter 6 as we are in the pre-show.
The marketing
stages of all
behind
of this.
Street Fighter 6 has probably
Susie
been one of
and
the
I
most
are
successful
lucky to be a
marketings
part of the,
I've seen from a
Capcom
fighting game
Creators
by
Program, which is a
far.
very exciting
I don't think
program.
I've seen such a
And,
really
we're so
smart
happy to be here to
marketing
talk about Street
tactic.
Fighter 6
It's not just like
as we get
getting
more
these YouTubers
information,
on or
learn
getting
more
Lil
before the
Wayne
show
on. It's just
begins.
every bit of
Real
drip
quick, I
feed
just
of
wanna give a
information that
quick
we
shout
got
out.
has been
You guys are
very
watching
well
the show right
timed,
now.
very well placed, very
Capcom and
well
Cypher are giving
strategized.
away a Blanca statue that is very large. It's coming in at 26 inches, and if
Wow.
you want the ability to get in to win this statue, please check out the show. At the very end, we're going to be giving away via a Gleam link, so be sure to check out for that. But as a disclaimer, it is for the US only, so if you're outside of the US, you can't enter in for the contest. But hey, this statue is huge, they're really high quality, and it looks really, really cool.
That's enough about us. I think we should. What do you say? we talk about
Yeah,
Street
these
Fighter
two are
6
definitely not
and
Street Fighter content
all
creators. They probably are
18
not
launch
what
characters
we
that the game
identify
will be
as like people that
releasing
would
with.
care.
Those are
But I'm sure that they
made
care
up
to a certain
of
degree.
a
I think
lot
that
of
they care
newcomers
like
and a lot
as
of
casuals.
legacy
They probably
characters. You
care
got
as people
Ken,
that
Ryu,
want to
Chun
see
Li,
the hype. I'm sure that they're
Guile.
paid.
Then you got
No doubt
a
about
bunch
that.
of new characters like,
But
Luke and
honestly, they
Kimberly,
could have picked worse.
Mel,
They could have picked much
Lisa,
worse.
just,
This is
you.
the definitely on the
And,
bottom
yeah,
or
everything
not.
looks
I don't think this is bottom of the
really good
barrel.
so far. Like,
It really feels like glow up is not the right word because it implies that everyone didn't look good before, but it really feels like all these characters through their redesigns or these new characters all fit this brand new kind of street aesthetic, which is really exciting to see, especially with some of the classic
Obviously,
characters, that we've
Maximilian
kind of
being on
known
here
over
would have
the
been
last,
a smart pick.
several decades of Street Fighter.
yeah, it's.
But
everyone's
I'm
looking
willing to
super cool.
wager
And speaking
that
of
as the
very
pre-show
cool
goes
looking
on,
characters, I
the
have
more
a nice
core
little
to the
trivia
fighting game
question,
community,
for
people
everyone
like
at home.
James
There's no prize
Chen,
attached to this one, it's just for fun,
Maximilian,
who is taller?
Matt
Chun-Li,
McMuscles. I'm sure all of them
Yuri,
will be showing up
or
later. I'm
Ken?
sure this is just they're starting with the lower caliber ones first
answer
in order to
is
kind of generate
Chun-Li,
hype
who, by
for
the way,
people
is
that
5'7".
are interested in
I
their content in
would never
particular
guess.
because they want to appeal to
5'7"?
new
That's scary to
audiences
think.
and
I'm
bring in
only
new
5'8",
people.
So, but I'd still get my butt whooped by all of them. So I still live in fear of them. That's crazy.
Who are the 3 characters that you're looking forward to most, Gerard?
First and foremost, I'm very excited for Zangief. You know,
The Yeefsters.
I've always been a grappler kind of guy when I'm playing these games.
I never would have guessed that.
You know, Zangief over the years, I feel like is a blend between
Guaranteed. He's just mashing
a
the
bit of a
punch button
comic
over and
relief,
over
but
again
also
just to
very
do the
serious in
lariat.
his
That's
craft,
probably all he's
and,
doing. He's probably not doing the
this time
suplex.
around, he
Unless he
feels
actually knows how to play. I've
very-
never seen him
very
play.
much,
But I bet he's just
you know,
mashing the punch button,
resonating in
lariating
the
over and
wrestler
over again.
aspect. You know, he's calling out moves in real time as he's performing.
They could have
them.
picked better though.
You know, he's dropping elbows.
Justin Wong would have been better doing this
He really
instead.
shines
Like I
a
said
lot in
before,
in
this is
redesign
they're
for,
probably
Street Fighter 6, and I
just the
really dig
beginning,
it.
the appetizers.
Next up, I gotta give
I
it
wouldn't be
to the guy.
surprised if Justin
Battle that
Wong,
goatee, man.
because he is a content
At
creator
first,
now
that
and he's
goatee
doing
was
pretty
a
damn well.
little weird, but it's grown
I
on
wouldn't
me.
be surprised
dig
if he's
it.
on here. I
it's a
guarantee it.
grizzled,
He's probably
but
on
also
here.
clean
They're
looking
gonna have some
bearded
fighting
gentleman.
game
I
content creators.
gotta appreciate
That
a
said,
good look.
even
it looks
as good as
good,
Justin
you know,
Wong is
like
doing,
you said, yeah,
Sphere
it took
Hunter
a
and the
minute to grow on
Completionists
me,
are much bigger. They have a
not
much
literally,
larger
of course.
audience,
But
and they
yeah,
want to get.
it really
They want
brings
to
out
tap
that,
into a
like,
little bit of that
old,
market.
like,
So.
military veteran kind
In
of
terms of
vibe.
marketing, it's smart. In terms of marketing, it's
The
very
last character
smart.
I'm
In terms of the
excited
fighting
for
game
is my boy,
community,
DJ.
probably not as
He
smart.
looks and feels fresh.
Oh, so there is that chain uppercut. He does have it. If you mash the punch button, you can like get more hits out of it. He's got a. No, that's a super one. That's probably his level 1 or 2.
I really like Kimberly's design and Lily's design. I can't wait to get my hands on
I always say it's good to get some casual perspectives, though. You know, everyone wants to see the professional players.
So
I'm sure we'll see
definitely
plenty of
Cammy,
them.
because she's my main.
Maybe.
forever, you know.
It's also
She was
possible
literally
that
the
Justin
first
might be
video game
busy
character I
traveling,
played
doing
as, so, of
competitions.
course,
I know he's
she's
been
my
doing
main.
a lot of content
But I
creation,
guess
but
more
he's
interestingly,
probably
I would
prepping
say,
for competition
Nano,
too.
You know, because I'm not really like a grappler player, but her design is just so cool that
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I love everything about that character. So I want to try to, you know, dig into that play style for a bit. And yeah, Jury as well. I love my devilish characters, and Jury in SF6 looks extra devilish, which is really cool.
I gotta give a huge shout outs to my friend Thea Trinidad, aka Zelina Vega, who obviously was announced as one of the commentators for Street Fighter 6, but more recently she appeared.
I actually kind of like
at
the
Royal
commentator
Rumble
system
dressed as Yuri as they announced it. Now was
in
such a cool thing to see
Street Fighter 6.
as
I know
you're
some
kinda
people will
watching a
find that
wrestling
annoying. You
match
can
and
just turn it
suddenly,
off. I'm sure
you
they
know,
have a
this
turn off
person
system,
that you know
but I
personally
probably
comes
might
out
have it on.
dressed as Yuri, and then, like,
I
boom, he's
like
announced
the
right then and
atmosphere
there
of having
in
a
front of thousands of
commentator.
people worldwide. It's
One,
just
if
so
you've ever
cool.
seen
I'm so excited for
like
her,
professional
and
matches
really
where you don't
all the
have commentators, obviously a
come to the
bad
table
commentator
because
can really
it's such
suck.
a cool
But if you don't
thing about
have
Street Fighter 6 that really
good
makes
commentators
it
during
feel
like high level
like the
professional
bridging
matches,
gap
it can feel a little empty. It can feel a
you know,
little
events
barren. It's not to say you
like
can't enjoy
Evo
them, but
and
it can
seeing
feel
it
barren.
online and being there in person is so different. It's just so exciting to see it all kind of come together.
I'll probably
By
turn
the
it
way,
off and on
speaking of
though,
tournaments
personally.
and,
You know,
wrestling
sometimes I'll turn it
events
off.
and
If there's too
jumping
much
off,
complaining about
top
people not
ropes.
liking it, I definitely will turn it
I've
off
got
then.
another,
But I
trivia
kind of like it.
question. Yeah, that was a reach for sure.
No,
Anyway,
I'm there with you. It was great.
which character, Gerard, has a fear of heights?
Definitely not Chun Li.
It's actually a new character, Marissa, who I'm a little confused by because she is extremely tall. You'd think, you know, if you're tall, you're not that bad with heights, but we're all flawed in some kind of way.
Look, doesn't change the fact that I'm terrified of her. I'm terrified of all the fighters. If I met them in real life, I would run away. I'd like freak out as like, oh my god, you're you.
I think the only
And then
character
I
you
would
got to be
realize it's
scared
they're
of
them
if
and
you
they
were to
would
meet them in
beat me
real
up,
life
so.
would be probably JP. He's probably the only one that's like, okay,
Well,
he's
you
gonna
know what you
probably
shouldn't be scared of,
murder you
Gerard?
in your sleep.
Getting out into the vast open metro city in World Tour mode. Oh my god, have you seen this mode? It looks so cool.
I'm very
See,
hyped
this-
on this mode.
this is gonna be good. This is gonna be
something
smart
that, is really exciting
or
about
appealing to people
World
like
Tour
Sphere
mode
Hunter and
specifically is
completionists
how
and their
much
audiences.
the player
This is why
gonna
I
be able
think
to
picking these
customize
two
their
for
own
this part
avatars and put them at
is
the
probably a
epicenter
good idea
of
marketing
his
wise
story.
because they
It's
want
so
to
exciting
appeal to these
put
people
yourself
that
there,
want to just
be able
buy the
to
game and play the
meet
single
all
player
different
content.
masters and learn their movesets and go out in this crazy
One of the things
world.
I do know
How
is that
pumped
they're
are you
separating the
to
versus
really
mode, the online
kind of
lobby
create
mode on
yourself or
versus,
whatever code you come up
and the
with
single player
in World
content
Tour.
for two separate
I'm
downloads, which I
actually-
think
you're
is a
right. I'm
really good
actually
idea. It
super
helps save
excited
space
about,
if the single player
character,
content has a lot of
just,
space.
you know, being
And
able to
also,
unlock,
I think it's
new
good
options
idea
as
because
I
it gives me
progress
the
through it.
inclination that the
It's
single player
just,
content
you
is going to
know,
be
the-
large
we've
and
all
in
seen
charge.
Some of the creations online, some of the, you know,
There's
very
some real
cool
really
characters.
fun, cool, and hilarious
Yeah.
ones.
It's an
I understand
interesting,
commentary
choice of
for
words.
professional
I just think it's
tournaments,
so cool
but it's gonna be
how,
turned off for me.
limitless
No,
the
totally
tools
understandable.
are for,
Yeah.
you know,
I
being
totally
able
get it,
to
Lou.
create, like,
For a lot of people, it can be
character
annoying.
for you.
I get it.
And, you know,
I don't
was
mind it
really
as
cool
much.
that,
I kind of like
you know,
it.
Going through the character creation, they actually did have my hairstyle in there, and you know, I kind of look at that as a personal shout out to me. I was very touched by that. But yeah, and you know what's I think it's even more interesting is just how World Tour gets you into Street Fighter.
One of the
You
things
know,
I'm
there's
curious about is that I
tons
did
of,
see that you can like
gameplay
run through
variety.
like a
There's
subway
lot of
train
minigames,
and like
part-time
beat the
jobs,
shit out of like a
called
group of
in this game,
people.
where you
So
get
I'm wondering if
to
it's gonna have like a
actually
mini
learn, some of the
mini
deeper
beat 'em up mode.
mechanics and
That'd be
a lot
dope.
of the
If it has a
basics
bunch
as
of
well,
mini
you know.
games, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Train with you know, the legacy characters who are your masters in this special mode.
I'll
Get to
provide
learn
my
things
own
like,
damn
you know,
commentary,
quarter circle
lol.
forward to throw fireballs,
Yeah.
and it's such a cool way to get someone who's
That's
unfamiliar
not
with
a
Street
bad
Fighter
answer at
into
all.
Street
That's a
Fighter,
good answer.
which, I'm all about, by the way.
I'm a huge fan of learning by the kind of passage of time, and with all the mini games kind of enveloped into the story, and just even the idea of you're walking the streets, you know, Metro City or wherever you are in World Tour mode, and suddenly you're jumped or you're in a combat with another, you know, NPC. And I even saw in the trailer that multiple NPCs can show up in the middle of a fight. Like, that is just so
You can fight
cool,
side
and I
by
think
side with Ryu.
kind of ties together
That's
the theme of
dope.
Street Fighter 6.
Oh, that's cool.
Fighting in the streets, for lack of a better term, you know.
Yeah.
This is a genuine.
I know that
take
there are
on
some people that wish
street
that you could
fighting.
take your created character online and fight each other. I would be fine with them having that own lobby.
It's so,
for them to do that,
genuine in the sense
but
that you are
the
street
game would be
fighting
so
and
horribly
you're kind of
busted.
like
No
doing
one would have a
mechanics
fair
of the
character.
gameplay, you're sort of creating your
Everyone
own
would pick the
martial
stupidest
art
moveset in the
with
world.
all
I've
these
seen that
different
already
masters,
play out with the Mortal
styles,
Kombat
and
games, where
moves and stuff like
in
that.
Mortal Kombat Armageddon and
It's actually a great
yeah, it was Mortal Kombat
opportunity to
Armageddon. You can
actually
create your own
talk
character
about
and
the
literally
community,
build their entire
because
moveset.
Street Fighter
Everyone picked
6,
the
let alone
dumbest shit
Capcom overall,
in the
has
most
a
broken moves,
fantastic,
and it just
robust
became
community of
everyone
people out there who
basically
just from
made the
pro
same clones with
players
slightly different variations. It was dumb as fuck.
artists to cosplayers. You know, that's one of the greatest things about Street Fighter. As
I
a
actually
franchise, is that
hated
there's so
Armageddon
many
because of that
cool,
reason, despite how much I loved
pieces of
playing the single player
originality kind
content.
of brought
I
forward
fucking
through art and
hated the
style.
online mode
And
in
we
that
actually
game.
have a couple of pieces and people to show off today to showcase some of their passion and art through Street Fighter 6. So let's take a look at some of these cool pieces.
Yeah, so first up we've got Katie
cosplayers.
Cosplay, who's a good friend of mine in real life. Her Chun-Li is just
It is
super
crazy to me
accurate
that
for
people are
SF6
making a living
Chun-Li.
off this, but
She
hey,
actually
power to
debuted
them.
this,
If you can pull it off, you can pull it
last
off.
Evo. here in
It is a
Vegas,
very
and
good
she was
cosplay, though.
getting
She looks great.
stalked nonstop by just
Even I
so
can
many
admit it.
fans. And the work speaks for itself, like as you can see.
Yeah, she looks so much like Chun-Li's model with the outfit even more. It's like, it's perfect.
All I can think
Yeah,
about
when you
is
see her in real life just walking
the
around, it's like,
real
oh my
life
God.
Chun-Li chick with the massive
And,
muscular
here's,
thighs.
Jahara Jade
This one's
as
really good, though,
Kimberly,
too.
and
Fuck.
again, yeah. Here,
This shit must have
here's the
taken so much
character
time
just
to
come
fucking
life,
cosplay. I
and
can't.
you know what's
I
so
would not have the
impressive,
patience for
George,
that.
is just, like, this character, like the second she got announced, this cosplay just appeared. You know,
Oh yeah,
and it's just,
I think we all kind of saw it on social media. Like the minute,
Yep, everyone was buzzing about it on social media for quite a while, the cosplays.
Yeah.
It just Jahara Jade
Yep.
crushed it. It just looks so good.
And here we've got a really beautiful 3D render by Dan Eder.
Kind of looks like what is
looks
that
like
Spider-Man
actual in-game
into the
art from
Spideyverse
far away.
animation?
It looks that
Probably
good.
Fortnite
It
is probably what it is.
yeah.
It's probably the same
Concept
animation
art or
style as
something.
that.
Like, that looks awesome.
Yeah, totally. Just super impressive. And of course, Lily by artist Quasimodo.
Getting
Hand
some
drawn.
old cartoon animation vibes. Looks really cool. I can
Pre-show. We are waiting for the pre-show to go through.
So
I thought it was a little strange
Yeah,
that
totally.
the stream was starting
And, it's all
half an
seen
hour
by
earlier.
Clever Art
Because I
here.
remember it starting
think,
like,
I
at a
think this
specific
is
time,
very,
but now I
reminiscent
understand they're
of,
doing
something that
all the
Kimberly
gimmicky stuff
would
for the pre-show.
say on a
Oh,
wall,
she
for sure.
totally would do that. She would do that after. Like,
Guarantee it though.
doing
If
a
they were to
move
pick
on Dulcie, which is
specific
the point.
people to showcase this
right.
shit,
And
it
here's
is.
your
I
guy,
wouldn't be
here's
surprised
your
if
guy.
Maximilian and
Thank
Matt
you.
McMuscles are on this
so
show
ripped and
for the
ready to go.
showcase.
The steam
They were
coming out of
probably
his nose, it
invited
looks
to be a
so
part of
good.
this whole thing
And this one is
for the
by
actual
Mario
showcase, not the pre-show.
Very
Incredible.
impressive.
If they're not, that'd be surprising to me.
And we've got one more Kimberly by Mr. Jones, and
Because I mean,
think
those,
can probably
they're
speak
two.
for the
Both their
of us
names are
with all these
huge in the
pieces.
F.
Like,
Not just the
they
FGC,
remind me so
in the
much
world
of the
now.
art
They've
that you
become
unlock in,
brands.
like the classic Street Fighter games, you know, like
Totally.
if you beat arcade mode or something like that. Like it's just all like genuinely impressive work from all these community members.
You just see their personality and like who they are as people come through as their art, and that's really what art is, right? Self-expression, and you kind of see that in each in all these pieces. It's so cool. Well, everyone, that just wraps it up for us today. Please
Yep,
get ready for
they're
the
gonna
Street
pick a
Fighter
different
6
set
showcase
of
with a
content
very
creators
special
now,
guest host
the
for
showcase.
just 15 minutes or so. Please stick around. If you
Oh,
want to,
just because Max is streaming it right now does not mean that they didn't pre-record this.
26 inches
They
is
could
a
have
big
pre-recorded
boy.
this and just
Please
live
click
stream the
Gleam link in your
pre-recording.
various chats
I
as
wouldn't
you're
be
watching
surprised
this.
if Max was
And after
part
wrap
of
things
this
up,
whole
Susie,
stream in
take
the
us home with
pre-recording
our final
process.
trivia question.
I guarantee
this final
Capcom will learn to
question is gonna be
control
pretty tough, but
how
I think
this
you guys can handle
presentation
it.
came out.
What day does Street Fighter 6?
Because Max has done that before. He's streamed
this one I know.
and participated in pre-recordings.
I'm ready.
Yes.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Street Fighter 6 comes out on June 2nd, and it's pre-ordered.
But I'm not surprised
right
that
now
he's streaming this.
on
Of course he would be
PlayStation
streaming
5,
this.
PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam.
And that'll be all for us today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching the Street
If I was part of the
6
marketing team, I would do it
Showcase
that.
pre-show.
That's
I've been
exactly
Susie
what I would
Hunter.
do. Ask
I'm Gerard the
Max to come in
Completionist.
and be a
And we'll see
pre-recording.
you all
Have him
in
stream
Metro
it.
City.
I would have him part of the
Bye.
pre-recording process for the main show. It would be a great idea marketing wise. I mean, that's nothing but smart. Let's increase the lighting a little bit here. Thank God that's over, lol. No, I get it. I don't mind it as much. You know, it's a little cringy to watch content creators that are not truly participants in the community. I get it. But you gotta have a little wiggle room if you want to expand your video games audience base a little bit. You know, it's all about marketing. And I can respect that. I can respect the strategy behind that. They're gonna show some re-releases here. Yep, collection, the Capcom collection. I did hear that this collection was really, really good because You could literally matchmake with all the games all at the same time, which is one of the coolest things I've ever heard. But you know, I don't got time for a game like this. Like you could matchmake for 7 games at the same time, and whichever game gets you in first, you can play that. Which is a little daunting to me at the same time, but you know, that's pretty cool. The one that's missing obviously from there is Third Strike. You know, the premium version of Third Strike, that would have been a really big selling point for it, but what can you expect? I do think, though, when I was playing the beta, one of the best things they added was gimmicky shit that you could play while you're waiting in lobby, just to like play around with other game modes from Capcom selections, like Street Fighter 2 while you're waiting in the lobby. Maybe you're like waiting for a group of friends to show up and you'll just fuck around on the Street Fighter 2 arcade, or their beat 'em up arcade where you can start killing things for a little while. It's just, they're smart. It's a great idea to add mini games into your game for things to do. It's a good idea. I've always loved mini games. In many ways, these arcade games are really just giant mini games. Especially by modern standards, that's exactly what they are. I used to play a lot of top-down shooters like that, where you could see the overhead of the shooting and then pew at everything that you saw. Those games were tough. Those games were built to be broken. They wanted your quarters. They wanted you to fucking lose. That way you can take your quarters. Probably my favorite, though, is Air Guys, if you guys have ever... Or not Air Guys, what was it? It was Ironheart. One of the coolest goddamn top-down shooters I've ever seen. Lou, you're mentioning I played Final Fight for a little bit. Yeah. That little bit was worth it, trust me. Even if you only played it for like 5 or 10 minutes, it was worth it because it's just in the game. Because maybe you're like, let's say that you and I are going to room up together in a match, and then I'm going to be 10-15 minutes late because I got some shit going on. So I told you to hang tight till I get there. Instead of you just waiting in training mode only, you have options. You can go to the mini arcade mode. You can play the other game modes that are available. You can fuck around in the battle lounge. You can chat up with some other buddies. You can do some matches. You can do a bunch of things, and it gives you the choice. That's like what's smart, you know, just do random shit. Because I always get fatigued doing one thing for too long. I've a very ADHD patience level. You know, I get burnt out on things. I'm like, okay, let's do something different. I'd rather not have to turn off my game and play a different game, because I know that once I do that, I won't get back on the game again for a while. Because I'm now engrossed in a different game. And stubborn. It is true. I am very stubborn. Is this Monster Hunter?
This is our outpost, El Gado.
What is this game? Yeah, this is Monster Hunter. Okay. Oh, it's coming for other consoles now, isn't it? It's no longer, maybe it was never an exclusive. I thought it was an exclusive. Maybe it's not an exclusive. It looks like this is an announcement for, other platforms, or maybe it was announced a little while ago, but I don't remember hearing about that. I've never played any of the Monster Hunter games. I've heard they're great. I do have Monster Hunter World due to the PlayStation Plus. I've thought about playing it, but I never gave it a shot. It does look cool. Just never gave it a shot because I just didn't have enough time. Lou, you mentioned that you never played any of the Monster Hunters either. Yeah. Yeah, me neither. It does look cool, though. It does look like a really cool game. I can understand the hype and excitement around it. I do know that the Monster Hunter series have come a long ways. There was multiple times where it was a very cult classic niche community. I don't think it was ever a huge success. It was definitely not a financial failure in any means. It did well, but I don't think it became what it was until this last decade. Definitely blew up. Ass in the air. Another Ace Attorney game. Never tried any of the Ace games either. I might consider trying these for like maybe my Switch as like a little gimmicky game to have on the go. Like on my Nintendo Switch, some of my favorite games to have on the Switch right now is obviously JRPGs are a big thing right now. I don't have any of the Zelda games with the exception of I have the one that's a top-down one, Link's Awakening, but I've not had access to any of the other Zelda games because they don't drop the prices. They stay at their market rate at the time, which I think is complete bullshit and very unconsumer friendly, so I don't buy them unless they're on sale, which is waiting a long time for that to happen. But otherwise, I usually I've got like Resident Evil 4, the 2005 Resident Evil 4 on there. I've got a couple JRPGs and then Valkyrie Chronicles. I've got that. That's been a lot of fun. Nice. I can game for a little while I'm laying in bed and then put it aside. It's a nice little gimmick. Anytime I travel, if I'm bored out of my gourd and if I'm stuck at an airport, I can do this for a while. So maybe I should give these games a shot on my Switch someday. I don't know. Less than 6 minutes. About 5 minutes away. We're about to see this shit go down. No, they will not release Street Fighter 6 on the Switch. The reason why they won't is because the game the console can't handle it. One of the things I'm realizing with the Switch is that it really is a Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 era device, really, in terms of its power, which is very impressive. But in mostly like PlayStation 2 era content. It's really not built for a game that's this complex. Obviously, people can say there's the Zelda games that are really impressive, but they compromise. It's a Nintendo exclusive game, but it's also like you said, it is optimized. It is one of those things where the game compromises like certain graphical fidelities for artistic envisionment. So they use artistry to really sell its visual design instead of like fidelity, which is actually great. I highly agree with that. I'll pick a game that's artistically more beautiful than a fidelity game, a game that has higher resolution or a higher visual quality, because artistry is like some of the funnest shit to watch, look at, and stuff like that. I'll definitely give Breath of the Wild a shot when it's on sale, but I'm not paying $60 when the game is years old. That's bullshit. I hate that consumer practice. It really bugs me. Yeah, it probably will never drop in price, but I'll wait for a sale. I'm sure they'll do like a Thanksgiving sale or some shit like that. I've been pretty impressed with the Nintendo ports, though. They've actually been pretty stable for the most part. There's actually a huge plethora of fighting games on there. Mortal Kombat 11 is on the Switch somehow. Yeah, I know. but it's visually really downgraded, like substantially. They really compromised on that. But it plays, I think, at 30 frames per second, which is pretty good. I don't know if it, maybe it does play at 60 frames, but I know that they really compromised on the visual quality, which is pretty surprising that they were able to pull it off, but it is a big compromise. But if that's the only next-gen console that you got, I can understand why you'd buy it then. Something accessible, but I would never play a fighting game on a Switch of any kind, unless it's like an old style arcade one, like Art of Fighting, which is like way back in the 80s, like late 80s, early 90s. I play that because those games were not built for versus mode. Those games were actually built for single player mode. So they had an arcade system where it was designed to be like, you play this at an arcade and you fight the NPC and they make it really fun. Which is something I think that a lot of fighting games right now are missing. They're missing arcade style fighting games where it's like just build it for a single player adventure and sell it at a budgeted rate. I'd buy a $20 single player arcade adventure fighting game. I'd definitely do that. Obviously, you know, like there's like beat 'em ups like Streets of Rage that came out. That was a lot of fun, but I would play more games that are not just that style, just like 1v1 style. I would do that. Of course, I'm probably a minority of group of players though. I can see why there's not a large market for that, because it is a niche market, but I would like it. Maybe there is a market, I don't know. I think it'd be worth an experiment at the very least. I would like to see Capcom try to experiment with that. Less than 2 minutes! Less than fucking 2 minutes! I would assume it is a whole production for this thing. Typically, that seems to be a big thing nowadays with live streaming events like this, is that it's about like showing the entire event and making it a big marketing gimmick. Which I was, for a while, I was pretty conflicted about, but I kind of prefer these now that I've gotten a little bit more time with it, because the thing about like E3 and stuff like that, you have to dedicate an entire day to that. That's literally an entire day. This is like bite size, where like, I think this is supposed to only be 40 minutes long. Obviously there's the pre-show, but if you go beyond the pre-show, then there's like 40 minutes of content, and that's a little bit more doable for our lifestyle, to be honest. "30 seconds, y'all." Music is great. Going back to hip hop from the Third Strike era is really smart. No, they got a different, they got a different guy for the music. Yeah, the Street Fighter V guy was, there was a lot more rock in Street Fighter V. Techno and rock. But in this one, it's more, it's not just hip hop, it's techno hip hop too. All right.
Shaw, a developing nation of little significance, tucked away in a remote.
That may be
corner of
JP the
Asia.
villain.
It's rather fascinating.
Oh, wow. That looks good. That looks good. There's Hell Titans? It's a straight RPG. Okay, I was talking about minigames. I've been talking about them minigames. Customization. We didn't know that was gonna happen. There's a skill tree. This is a straight up RPG mode. Right, Battle Hub. It's a little short though for the other thing, but I'm sure they'll showcase more of it. This is the online. Oh, wait a minute. You can fight inside the Battle Hub? Maybe this is casual mode. You know what? This might be casual fight. Or maybe this is just a straight up stage that's in the game that you can just participate in. Oh, this is for the created characters. I was mentioning about them possibly adding that, so you can have created characters fight each other in this battle mode. So there is a lobby for that. It's just a shits and giggles thing. Custom fighting styles. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be broken as fuck. People are gonna abuse this shit so bad, it'll never be competitive. But it's fun. This is a smart thing. It's nothing but a great idea. Yeah. Just have fun. Just do dumb, fun shit. An expression for themselves. I think that's great. It's a great way to include those newer players.
It's your boy Weezy. Welcome to the Street Fighter 6 showcase. And how about that new trailer? Listen, I've been playing Street Fighter since I was a kid, but this new game is on another level. We're talking new ways to fight, crazy new game modes, and the most content we've ever seen in Street Fighter. So let's get into the game and get this showcase started with the latest from Street Fighter 6's director, Takayuki Nakayama.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. My name is Takayuki Nakayama, director of Street Fighter 6. As you saw in the beginning of our latest trailer, Street Fighter 6.
This guy is the guy that was part of the team for Street Fighter 5 that took over after Ono left.
I'd like to tell you more about World Tour Mode.
I think that Street Fighter needed this, a new young person with fresh ideas to kind of spice things up and think things up outside of the box. Let's take a step back and come up with fresh ideas. I think they needed this. As much as it sucks to lose Ono, I think this is exactly what they needed. I wouldn't be surprised if Ono wanted something like this himself. It's unfortunate that he never got to realize that for himself either, but you never know. Not unless there's an interview that comes out someday.
You'll be able to create an avatar with a high degree of customization and assume the role of the protagonist joining Buckler Security Services training course.
That's a sick boy. Fucking beefcake.
There, you'll meet your coach, Luke, go through basic training and set off on your adventure.
Gotta say, you're photogenic.
Really?
Gonna help him handle this.
Alright, there's our rival. I did see this earlier. They did showcase a little bit of this stuff already.
It's during this basic training course that you'll meet Bosch, your rival and classmate. And one of the great things about World Tour is that you'll interact with a slew of unique characters.
Gosh, come on, man.
So now we're ready to hit the streets.
Hit the streets.
People from various walks of life inhabit the world of Street Fighter, but they all love a good fight. With a
Straw.
single press of a button, you can seamlessly enter a battle with them.
Nice.
Bystanders will also come to see what's going on.
Steve.
Street Fighter 6 features
Develop a
the
rivalry with
tried and true
Steve.
classic 6-button control style, but also adds a new 4-button modern control style that features 3 attack strengths and allows you to perform.
They should really
special
push the
moves
new
with a
players
single button.
towards that right away in the beginning of the single player content, so that way they can kind of get accustomed with the game and learn the basics.
You can perform special moves by pressing a direction and the special move button, which will let you enjoy the tactical side of fighting games.
Yep.
There's also an assist button for performing combos, so use all this as much as you want.
It's actually surprising when I was playing with modern controls how efficient it is. It's actually quite useful.
Earn
I thought it'd be
experience
just a
points through
gimmick,
battle to
but it was
level up
actually
your
pretty damn
stats,
good.
such as your vitality. Some fights have specific objectives that can be completed to earn more rewards and items, and add a new wrinkle to combat.
Not bad. Look at all these stages. It's cool because what it does is it just turns the background into a picture.
That gear affects your avatar's appearance and their stats and characteristics as well. The product lineup changes from time to time, so check the stores periodically to see what's for sale. There's also a variety of eateries to visit in the game. Food purchased from these places can restore your vitality, give your stats a temporary boost, and
Oh,
other
that's
perks.
cool. So you lose health in fights, and you have to recover it by spending money to get health back. That's dope. That reminds me of Yakuza. It does kind of look like Yakuza, yeah.
This way.
No, this is made on the Resident Evil engine.
Here. Congrats. From now on, you can tell people you are a student of the great Jamie Show. Once you knock that back and make it official anyway.
This is so impressive. Look how cinematic that is. This looks like something you see in a Street Fighter TV show. What an experience.
Relax. It's not booze. Trust me and take a swig.
It's not booze, then what is it?
Made herbal drink that really boosts your energy.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. That is fucking vodka. That is tequila. Yeah, he's fucking lying.
While exploring the city, open up your device to check the various missions you can take on.
Fucking lies.
This mission has you going to Metro City's Chinatown to meet a legendary fighter. Becoming the student of a legendary fighter grants you access to their master action.
So many fighting games are going to try to mimic this formula now, which I don't think is a bad thing, but it's going to be watered down in comparison to this, possibly, unless they do it better. But a lot of fighting games now are going to envy this game.
They all consume the drive gauge, so you'll have to be careful how often you use them. When traversing the city, there are enemies that will suddenly attack you.
Mad Gear Dancers.
You can use your World Tour exclusive move, Drive Stall, to slow the flow of time.
Huh.
This will slow down the movements of surrounding enemies, and master actions become more powerful. You can also use
so
this
you
to
have
avoid
fighting
enemy
outside
attacks or
of the
strike
fights.
first to gain the advantage when the battle begins.
You can use your special abilities to eliminate certain enemies.
Will start to glow white. This is when you have an opening to strike during an enemy's
That's
weakest
smart. We're hitting on recovery times.
Landing a normal attack
They have a
here will
built-in
trigger
mechanic to
what we
tell you
call
about recovery
friction,
times.
and you'll do more damage than usual.
So you can learn how to whiff punish naturally through the
If you land
gameplay.
a special move, it'll take you one step further. You'll put
That
them
is
into a
so
stun state. Keep
ingenious.
this in mind when battling on the streets.
I wonder if the stuff that you wear has like stats to them. Oh. In case you didn't know who this chick is, the young girl, she's actually a character from Street Fighter 3 in one of Chun-Li's endings. This is the first time she's ever been modeled in a video game. Damn, that's dope. Let's fucking go, man.
Disappointed in you.
That's harsh. I'm disappointed in you and you tried your best.
When you decide
It's
to
a bit of a
become
harsh.
student of a legendary fighter, you can also undertake special missions. Complete those missions to strengthen the bond between you and the master. And you'll open up new stories to learn more about them.
It's nice about
You can
learning
give the
these
master
styles that you can learn
presents to
all the
strengthen your
characters
bond with them,
through
and also see how they react to
exposure.
your gift. Choosing a master's style lets you use their basic attacks.
Okay. So you get their move set. You get their face
Using that
buttons
style in battle
off that.
lets you accumulate experience points, which raises your style level.
Nice.
Level up enough, and you can visit your master to learn new attacks and expand your moveset.
Natural progression.
You have to use the character and unlock moves
Experience
through natural
points,
progression.
You can also earn skill points through battles.
That's a lot of
These can be used by opening
upgrading.
up your device and selecting skills.
You might like this.
Here you can unlock buffs
This
for
looks
your
actually
character that can increase
something
their
you could
punch or
enjoy.
kick strength, maximize their vitality, and more.
Just the
Drive
RPG
style
mode.
move we just touched upon is also unlocked via skill points.
I can see you totally getting into
As
this.
you can see, in World Tour mode, you can build a character that's unique to you by leveling up your style and skills and customizing your basic and special attacks.
Yes. So there's your health up there, and then there's his health. Oh, wow. That's the level 3. Okay. That's the level 3 that we haven't seen so far. Damn. This is the weakest super by far. It's not bad, but it's the weakest one out of them all. It needed a little bit more oomph to it. Oh, it's Marissa, the new character. This is her. This is the whole gladiator thing, the Greek gladiator. Yep. Oh. Who the fuck let a tiger into the fucking ring? Or a lion, yeah. Guys, we are in modern times. Oh, there's Marissa. Come on. Don't fucking have the cat fight her. It's kind of fucked.
You obtain flight tickets.
Animal
which you can use
abuse.
to travel from Metro City to
It's still
other
cool, though.
locations via the world
Presentation
map.
wise.
If you want to learn all of the styles and moves, you'll have to dedicate some time to find the legendary fighters scattered around the world.
Okay, so there's multiple worlds that you can participate in, all with its own hubs. So it's a bunch of mini maps that are probably pretty large.
And you'll find many of your favorite characters in World Tour. There may be some unexpected appearances too.
Secret boss. Carlos Miyamoto. That tells me that's a developer.
Don't you worry, my friend. Hospitality is our specialty.
Okay, he's a Final Fight character. Guest character.
There are characters steeped in mystery and organizations you may recognize, all of which come together to immerse you in the Street Fighter universe.
Rudra. Man, what a comeback. From Street Fighter V to this, what a comeback.
Naishal is a large city that serves as another area to explore.
This is probably my favorite so far. This is beautiful.
Its own stores that differ from the ones you find in Metro City. In contrast to Metro City's urban landscape, this city has a fairly complex topography. And who you'll meet in this new city will also
You fight fridges? What the fuck? Evil fridges that throw vegetables and fruit at you.
That's all we have to show you for World Tour mode this time. We hope that you
That's
enjoy
more than
not
enough.
only the battle
That's a good
portion,
showcase
but
of
the
that
story
stuff.
creating your own character as well.
Found them. Yeah.
Any more than that would be too much spoiler heavy. Perfect amount. All right. Battle Hub, training mode, versus mode, all the stuff.
World of Street Fighter. Are you a fighter looking for your next challenge? Or just passing through on your journey? Either way, we're more than happy to have you!
Next, we'd like to talk about one of the other main modes in Street Fighter 6, the Battle Hub. In the Battle Hub, players from around the world can get together and have fun playing games and doing other activities. Access the cabinets on the floor to play Battle Hub and extreme battle matches and games at the Game Center. As you saw from the trailer at the beginning of the show, the avatars you create and train in World Tour can also duke it out.
Wow, that was fucking dope. This is gonna get so many casuals hyped for this
Show
shit.
the world your own personal fighter
Holy
in avatar battles.
That's nuts.
We also have a new Fighters Club feature added to Capcom Fighters Network. This will help players get together with friends or like-minded players. Join an already existing club or create one of your own from scratch.
Wow.
Once you've set up the basics of the club, you can also create a customized emblem. Not only that, but you can design your very own club uniforms that all members can wear. If you have a good idea for a club, let the world know about it. We're looking forward to seeing players don their club colors and enjoy the Battle Hub together.
Fighter Club.
If you're all about that Street Fighter life,
Well,
the Battle Hub is the
first 100 get to be a part of any club.
This is your
All the streamers will have their clubs maxed out within like 30 seconds. All the big streamers, Max will have his done in like 3 seconds. Oh damn, Ryu, you've had a bad day. That's a very bad day.
4, 3, 2. I'm still standing.
Next up, let's talk about some of the cool stuff we have in Fighting Ground.
Nice. Oh, damn the damage.
In the video you see here, we've added a character damage toggle.
What?
In battle, fighters' faces, bodies, and clothing will get damaged or dirtied up.
Oh, you can toggle it on and off.
This will give fights a more realistic feel. This can also be turned on and off at any time.
That's actually a good idea. That's a great idea to add dynamic damage like that, and you can turn it off. I mean, I'm sure vast majority of people turn it on because it looks good, but some people don't like their characters getting, you know, beat up terribly. They want them to look pretty.
There are sound effects that will give you the heads up on the distance between you and your opponent.
So this is for people with disabilities. If they're blind, they can play the game based on the sound effects. That is one of the coolest things. Yeah, every audio is unique, so even blind people can play the game, or people with other disabilities can play the game.
And also to indicate your remaining gauge. We hope that these options will let you better grasp the situation of your fighting. When you first start the game,
Tutorial mode. A good tutorial mode is something that a lot of fighting games overlook. Everyone tacks on a tutorial mode and say, you get through it in 10 minutes, you know how to play the fucking game. You do not know how to play the fucking game. You just know how to press buttons. Teaching you all the elements is like, they need, like, this is great. Built-in educational systems. Really smart.
Only control type, where an AI assistance system will perform actions and combos depending on the distance from an opponent or the context of the fight just by pressing an attack button. We call this control type dynamic.
Great if you're gonna have some people that don't want to play, you know, and just want to hit buttons and do cool shit. It's smart.
Or when you're experimenting with a character for the first time.
Smart. Pass it off to, like, maybe I have a little brother or a little kid that wants to play the game, and just have him just hit every button in the world.
Single player mode.
He'll have fun.
Square off against the computer.
Yoon, Yang. Been a hot minute since I've seen either of you. But don't worry. I'm doing just fine all on my own.
They even incorporated the OG artistic style.
Go through each character's story and you'll unlock a special illustration after the ending.
That's good. I was wondering if they were going to even keep this at all. If the World Tour mode would replace the arcade mode entirely. Arcade mode is fun, but it is a gimmick. You're really only going to play it through once and that's it, which is fine.
but it's a problem if that's your only single player content. If that is the only thing you're offering, then you're setting yourself up for failure. So this is smart.
These illustrations can be viewed again in the gallery. Try to unlock them all.
Jeez. Oh, that's her critical art version.
If you're not sure which character is the right one for you, check out the character guides.
Character guides, built-in character guides, yep.
Unique traits and how to use their attacks. Each special move comes with a basic tutorial on how to use them, and you can experiment with them yourself by pressing the try button.
Oh, that's smart.
Perform well, and the characters will shower you with praises.
Don't forget this moment.
Once you've gotten the basics of a character down, head on over to the combo trials section.
Yep.
There are basic.
Wow, that is so many of them. That's a lot. Holy shit. That's impressive.
You can also slow down the game's speed by 50% to practice your timing.
What? You can do that?
Way for you to expand your horizons and abilities.
When you have a chance
Going above and beyond.
You gotta take it. Player one brings it home.
In versus mode, you'll find team battles. Play with or against other players or the computer in this mode. You can compete in teams, single elimination, or double style battles.
Team modes, man. Fuck yeah. I did not think they would do that.
Your team.
Make it a team game, yes. Dude, this is so dope. Uh-oh. King of Fighters 15, look out. You got competition. Oh no, it's legitimate. Oh my god, it is competition.
Next up is Extreme Battle. This differs from a normal battle because there are special rules or gimmicks on the stage.
I do like Extreme Battle.
You can have a battle where the winner is the first to knock down their opponent.
Oh, I'm gonna binge this game so hard.
Bulls run across the stage.
Fuck.
Or set up a rule where you have to complete the objectives displayed on your side of the screen first. While random drones show up and have different effects when they're destroyed. This will let you have fun with other players in a party-like setting, so give them a try.
Great. Party mode.
Battle can be played offline or in the
I won't play this too much, but it's fun to do. Just fuck around, have fun. New fun ways to have fun. Oh Jesus! Whoa!
If you want to play with a group of players online,
I was about to say that was about to get dark, dude. I was gonna curb stomper.
The 4 virtual cabinets in the room can be set to one-on-one, extreme battle, or training mode. Custom rooms now allow for up to 16 players at a time. We've made great strides to improve the experience compared to
You can have multiple matches in the same lobby. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my god, yes! You don't have to wait forever. The match speed will go through a lot quicker. Especially with 16 players, it can take forever to get through games. So you're like so disincentivized to lose, and if you lose, then you have to wait for like fucking 30 minutes. It doesn't feel that way anymore.
Get together and teach combos.
Oh my god, yes!
The always popular ranked match lets players worldwide compete against each other.
The race system's pretty good. It's simple, but it's good. It functions really well.
For Street Fighter 6, in order to burden the player with
once you hit the master rank, you don't leave the master rank. You're immediately stayed into that area. You'll have smurfers that'll smurf in the game, but they won't smurf as nearly. They won't have nearly as many incentives to smurf. It'll be far less.
And random character ranked matches, and ranked match phases, which will determine your rank for a period of time.
Yeah, good.
Casual
Good.
match also returns in Street Fighter 6, where you can play online without any change to your league points.
More importantly, it just throws you right into a random matchmaking system.
The team
Just get
working
in
on
through a
Street
bunch of
Fighter
games.
6 has been challenging themselves to create a game that's going to become a long-loved Street Fighter title that all players can enjoy.
Yes.
It's only a little bit longer, but we can't wait for everyone to enjoy World Tour, Fighting Ground, and Battle Hub. We hope you look forward to playing Street Fighter 6.
The League of Legends fighting game is going to have a big expectation to live up to. Even if it is a free-to-play game, it's going to have some difficulties. Oh my god. Holy shit! That's a beatdown if I've ever seen one. Oh my god.
That's what I'm talking about. Those new modes look crazy.
But it's got
Now
big
let's
shoes to
go
fill.
Matsumoto, Street Fighter 6's producer.
Hey everyone. I'm
That's another
Shuhei
face I
Matsumoto,
recognize.
Producer on Street Fighter 6.
This is another guy from the Street Fighter 5
I'd like
era.
to walk everyone through what our plans are for
Him
Street
and the
Fighter
director
6
are the
once
guys
game
that are
releases
kind of
on
responsible for
June
like the
2nd.
change in direction during like season 3, 4, and 5.
Is the cast of characters from around the
I wouldn't say
world that
responsible,
appear
but
in
they
this
had a
game.
big part to play, from what I
We believe that
understand.
Street Fighter is where players can take control of unique characters with their own awesome fighting styles. For the players, and for us as well, the appeal of the characters themselves is the most important element of the series.
Artistic
Street
design.
Fighter 6, we're continuing development to deliver new characters to you every year. Today, I'd like to introduce the 4 fighters for year 1.
Oh, Rashid. We have not seen anything for Rashid. New character, Aki. I think she's supposed to be the new poison character. Ed, which is... Hey. And Akuma. Akuma looks pretty good. So Akuma, it'll be Akuma,
Year 1 will see
new
the
character,
introduction of
Ed,
new characters,
and then,
Rashid,
yeah, Rashid, Aki. There, that's our order.
Rashid joins the fight in summer 2023.
Got it.
Aki in autumn
They've already
2023.
finished building these characters. They're just not going to show us anything outside the artwork. These characters are already completed. They just basically pulled them out of the main game and sold them later, so that way they have more time to work on future DLC characters.
Will appear in World Tour as well.
Because making a DLC character takes a long time and a lot of resources.
In Battle Hub, we're planning various events and a store to obtain special collaboration items. We can't wait to show you what we have planned. For the 2023 season of the Capcom Pro Tour, Street Fighter 6 will be the main game.
Yep.
To commemorate the
$1 million on the line. Someone's about to become a millionaire.
2023 champion will receive a special $1 million prize package. And the total prize pool for Capcom Pro Tour 2023 will be over $2 million. Both modern and classic control types will be allowed in the tournament, so we hope you're all excited for a new season.
It's a lot of fucking
Capcom
money.
Pro Tour. Street Fighter 6 is available for pre-order now.
That's a
And in
lot of
addition
money.
to the regular version, we're also offering other editions that include the Year 1 characters. And
Nice. You get the year 1 pass right off the bat if you get the higher versions. That's impressive.
check them out.
Still, I'm not sure if it's completely worth the cost, but I may very well, the first time I like buy an upgrade. I don't typically like buying upgrades like that, but I will do it for this game, because I'm gonna play the shit out of this one.
Something more practical, right? Well, practicality comes in many forms. But if you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets.
Demo, Street Fighter 6 demo? Probably the single player demo is probably what it is.
Finally, we've created a special demo version of the game, so players can enjoy the first bit of World Tour and some modes in Fighting Ground. The demo will allow you to create an avatar that can also be used in the main version.
I will not be playing the demo.
Platform.
When I play the single player mode, I'm gonna play it in its entirety.
So, we hope you put in a lot of time with the avatar creation feature.
I'm sure the demo is gonna be a lot of fun, but I won't play it. I'd rather just get the whole thing right off the bat. I gotta spend my time playing other things.
Hope you enjoy them. We're creating Street Fighter 6 to be the game that revolutionizes the fighting game genre. To this
Yes,
end,
it
our
will.
development team is taking the
Even if
lead
there's
in
performance
challenging
issues in the
themselves
first
to
like
realize
month of the game,
amazing.
it will revolutionize things no matter what. There's too much good marketing behind this.
Something we believe everyone will enjoy, and it's coming to you on June 2nd.
That's right, you heard it. The Street Fighter 6 demo is dropping right now. So create your avatar, explore World Tour mode, and start fighting. Thanks for tuning in. Street Fighter 6 out June 2nd. Maybe you get to throw hands with your boy Weezy. Peace.
Well done. Good showcase. Really exciting stuff. Really fucking good. Lol. No PC demo. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the demo will be plenty fun, but it'll just make me want the game much sooner than I already do. The thing about the beta is that it's been hard for me to replay Street Fighter V, despite the fact that I can play well, or at least well enough for my category of my skill level of the game and relatively win every so often. It's hard for me to want to play the game again because I just want to play Street Fighter 6 after the beta. And I know that it's just teasing the fuck out of me at that point. Still got more. Maybe a little bit more. Nope.
Naishal, a developing nation of little significance.
I wonder if just going on replay for the
It's rather
video.
fascinating.
You can get 5 up now. Oh, see, I'm pretty much already have. I basically just play it on the super casual level. I'm not really committing to the game in any capacity. That's really the only reason why I've only played like 2 or 3 characters at that game. But nevertheless, I'm not gonna play the demo because it's too much of a tease. I just need the content at that point. I'd rather just get it. It's kind of a problem when you play betas in general, man. It's like whenever you play a sample of the game, it's really hard to let it go. It's really hard to let it go. I'm like an addict. I can't stop. Jesus. Oh my god. Those combinations. Those fucking combinations, dude. That is just crazy. I mean, I'm gonna pop in this mode every so often. I'll suck balls at it because I won't play any of this at all consistently. My focus is the main versus mode. But I'll pop in this every so often just to see what creative combos people have come up with and how crazy character designs can be. It would be crazy if it turns out there's a competitive scene for this. I wouldn't be surprised because I never thought that battle royale games would ever develop a competitive scene because of how much luck can be involved in the game. But I wouldn't be surprised if this develops a competitive scene somehow, despite how broken it can be.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Weezy. Welcome to the Street Fighter.
If you want competition, it really just comes down to how passionate is the group.
Street Fighter since I was a kid, but this new game is on another level. We're talking new ways.
I think it's replaying, just rehashing everything again.
Most content we've ever seen in Street Fighter.
We'll see it real quick. If it looks super familiar, we'll just stop the stream and then at that point just rewatch, or not rewatch.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. My name is Takayuki Nakayama, director of Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, it's just replaying.
Beginning of our latest trailer.
So I'm gonna bring the volume down, have it running in the background. Let's have a discussion. How hype are you guys? How fucking hype are you guys? How excited are you? Huh? As they say, don't give me hope, man. Don't give me hope. You gave me too much. Too much of it.
Too much of it.
You'll be able to create an avatar with a high degree of customization. And assume the role of the protagonist.
Take a look at some more Street Fighter 6 shit that's going on right now. Let's take a look at some more Street Fighter 6 shit that's going on right now. That I haven't seen. Man. Just. Is that a serious question, Lou? No, it's a rhetorical question. It is a rhetorical. Jesus, I just searched Street Fighter 6 and the showcases are fucking everywhere. The live showcase is literally just littering everything I see. I wonder if they're just gonna keep replaying it throughout multiple hours of the day just to keep generating excitement and exposure instead of like stopping it.
People from various walks of life inhabit the world of Street Fighter, but they all love a good fight. With a single press of a button,
Oh, man.
seamlessly enter a battle with them.
Year 1 character reveal. She is probably one of the coolest new characters in the Street Fighter 5 roster, and I think it's great that he's back again. Really cool rushdown character. I wonder if he will have his running mechanics still built into the game, or if he's gonna have like a special running move this time around. We will see, as his first trailer will probably drop shortly after the game releases. That's my current guesstimate, but I'm guessing he's probably gonna have his built-in mechanics from the previous game, in which I never played Rashid, but I will play him this iteration just because I'm so excited to see the game. And he's I know for a lot of KOF fans, they really liked him because he feels like a KOF character in a lot of ways.
Earn experience points through battle to level up your stats, such as your vitality.
Man, just exciting. Just exciting.
And add a new wrinkle to combat. You can purchase wearable gear at clothing shops. That gear affects your avatar's
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring that up.
characteristics as well.
X
The product line
East. Here we go.
so check the stores periodically to see what's for sale. There's also a variety of eateries to visit in the game. Food purchased from these places can restore your vitality, give your stats a temporary boost, and other perks. You can also use these items to give yourself a helping hand during battle.
Lou, I gotta go and watch Max react to this. His mind had to have been blown watching the mix and match special moves. Yes, I guarantee it. And go have fun, man. Go for it. I really appreciate you joining in for it for quite a while. It's been a blast. I'm definitely gonna be watching Max's reaction later tonight too. I'm going to rewatch it. I'm gonna be watching a lot of people's reactions to this shit, actually, like a whole bunch of people, because I'm curious to see not just from Max's perspective, but also like casuals' perspective and how much excitement that they're gonna be generating. It's gonna be exciting. It's an exciting time to be a Street Fighter player. It's an exciting time to be a fighting game player. It's an exciting time for video games in general. So, but thanks again, Lou. It means the world to me for you to be a part of it. I'm glad that you watched it with me first. You know, it's great that you decided to do that. You're the best, man. Really appreciate that.
While exploring the city, open up your device to check the various missions you can take on. This mission has you going to Metro City's Chinatown to meet a legendary fighter. Becoming the student of a legendary fighter grants you access to their master action. Some master actions can be used to destroy wooden boxes and
all right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna re-increase the volume for this. I'm gonna keep the stream going, guys. I'm gonna be AFK for a little bit, but I'm gonna keep the stream going so you can keep watching if you want. We will be probably wrapping up the stream here relatively soon. I might watch some matches from professional players just to kind of analyze some things and break them down. I'm gonna try to figure out where I'm at in a little bit here, but it's been a good presentation. I'm super excited for it, super hype. They went way beyond my expectations, way beyond it. Really impressive shit.
During battle, opponents will start to glow white. This is when you have an opening to strike during an enemy's weakest point. Landing a normal attack here will trigger what we call pressure time, and you'll do more damage than usual. However, if you can land a special move, it'll take you one step further. You'll put them into a stun state. Keep this in mind when battling on the streets.
I'm disappointed in you.
When you decide to become a student of a legendary fighter, you can also undertake special missions. Complete those missions to strengthen the bond between you and the master. And you'll open up new stories to learn more about them. You can give the master presents to strengthen your bond with them, and also see how they react to your gift. Choosing a master's style lets you use their basic attacks. And using that style in battle lets you accumulate experience points, which raises your style level. Level up enough, and you can visit your master to learn new attacks and expand your moveset. In addition to experience points, you can also earn skill points through battles. These can be used by opening up your device and selecting...
Still very fucking cool.
Here you can unlock buffs for your character that can increase their punch or kick strength, maximize their vitality, and more. The drive stall move we just touched upon is also unlocked via skill points.
All right, what we're gonna do real quick is that we're gonna leave this stream, and then what we're gonna do is put up a match. I'm gonna watch a couple of these matches and see what we can learn about competitive matches going forward. It'll be fun. It'll be fun for those of you that want to participate in that. And you guys don't know that Punk is one of the greatest fucking Street Fighter players in America right now. Nephew is not only a content creator, I don't know if he's a professional. I don't know if he's been sponsored. He probably is, but it's impressive that he made it this far already.
Punk just has to win one. So he's big chilling right now. Or so we think, right? Nephew getting the big opener against
Nephew's in loser's bracket. Unfortunate for him. Am I at 60 frames? Yeah.
Punches is going to be pivotal. He needs to push himself out of the corner, out of danger.
Yikes.
But if Nephew gets another big opener into a confirmed level 1 super, not enough damage to kill. No,
nice.
Just shy of that. And so Nephew C just applies a little bit of that pressure with that light, with the light button. But here comes Punk.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think he thought
damn. I do notice that a lot of a lot of high-level players really utilizing the drive rush to create a 50-50 option right away in the beginning of offense. Oh my god, that damage! I mean, it took a shitload of drive rush, but that's a fucking third of his health. Someone been practicing. Someone been cracking.
I thought he missed time to dash. And here we go.
Nephew, you've been practicing.
No drop. Held on to the flat a little too long. You hate to see anti-air. Here we go, the level 1. Nephew trying to bring him down as little as possible. He has no resources, but he gets
nice.
What was trying to wake up buttons? I think Punk was expecting maybe it couldn't have been buttons. It would have said counter. I think to myself, I'm genuinely curious.
Ah man, it's so fast to get back in and out of games. That is such a good thing that they added. One of my biggest complaints about fighting games in general, and something I'm a little worried about with Tekken 8, is how long load times can be.
So Nephew's got a long way to go. We get the target combo off low medium kick. That's a new thing from Luke, by the way.
Nice.
Low medium kick into the crouching medium punch. Yeah. Sick looking target. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. It pushes you so far back and it allows you to continue the pressure. It's such an important tool. Look at how much
Does he have a target combo off that low kick where he can like shoulder check you?
That's fine with me, man.
Huh.
Good for you. Not dead.
People really don't people really underestimate how good target combos are in video games. In fighting games especially, target combos are fucking boss, man. Guaranteed damage, not hard to commit much. Wow, that must have been an input. That must have been an input mistake, or he probably ended up locking himself into mental anxiety, or what do they call it? Mental stack.
If you went for it and took the bait, that would have been catastrophic. I would have put my headset down and taken a lap because I'd be out of breath. Yeah, that's definitely one of those Punk and Nephew knows each other kind of things.
Whoa!
Yeah. Nephew knows each other.
Okay, he's been practicing that interception.
The one to kind of initiate the drive rush most of the time. This is going to be significant damage. You're going to get the feng shui. A little bit of and that wasn't even the end of it, ladies and gentlemen. He would have landed just in time and done an EX uppercut if need be. That combo goes on and on. Oh, there we go. Once again, interrupting the drive rush. That's something that we've seen Punk do pretty consistently here. Turning the low forward, drive rush on it.
Oh, what a fucking bait.
Oh, there, Jordan. That's what I'm talking about. I love that. Taking flight. Oh, again, the whiff punish right to the
Oh, damn.
He's going to be able to extend. No, again. No, it's fine.
That whiff punish, yikes.
Frame kill, right? The intention
Nephew's already got himself on a pretty good rhythm here, though.
Right. Exactly what that is.
But never count Punk out, man. He's known for making a comeback.
Everybody loves a little remix now and then. I mean, honestly, like,
he's known for just fucking stealing matches.
Right? So, okay. Man, Punk is getting a lot of mileage off of some of these lights.
Yeah.
It's been so good to have, like, Luke get some of these damage conversions and also just space away from the corner, or at least being able to push the opponent towards the corner off of these lights. And you saw a little bit earlier Nephew using the drive parry to block the target combo there. And see how he was able to keep Luke closer to for the pressure.
Oh, I see. So he does drive rush into standing medium, into crouch medium conversion.
Nephew here on reset point already. It's already about that time. I'm gonna check my imaginary.
Damn, that's very good. That's a lot of hits for a drive rush combination. It's a really good combination.
Laptop Punk dropping. So remember, flash knuckle. You can hold the button down to charge it a little bit.
Man, Jury's got some serious fucking reach.
You don't hold long enough, you get the lower level.
Those active frames of hers are fucking scary.
Punk is trying to get used to, but this is going to hurt like you.
It don't kill. It'll damn near though. That's it. Dude, Oki pressure in this game is gonna be scary. Oki pressure is gonna be so scary. As soon as you're down, you have to immediately read the mix of the drive rush. It's either gonna be a low, an overhead, or a throw, or something else. Like it's immediately when you're down on the ground, it's gonna immediately put you in that mix, and it can be so fast.
No problem. And again, shout outs to Intel for putting on this event. They're all playing on the beautiful Intel laptop right now. So shout outs to them. Or is it a PC? I'm pretty sure it's a PC tower with like, I think jury is on the graphic of it, of the case.
Okay,
yeah.
nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, even if you check out the iBuyPower booth right behind us or right in front of us, they have a bunch of the towers that were put together by NuckleDo.
And Robitech, by the way. Robitech, real sweetheart, too, that was putting together some of the mods earlier. The modded PC. Very, very well done.
Nephew looking strong so far here. Punk did take the last game, and we know the kind of player Punk is, the adjustments that he can make.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we'll take the risk on that. EX uppercut to get out of the corner. We love taking those. Now we get the throw.
Boop, 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 boop.
Too far away for that medium punch. And again, when you're drive rushing like that, most buttons will give you plus frames. You don't have to use jury's medium punch. Oh! The reads and catches the backdash.
Now you
backs off.
Nephew, he's just hanging out. That's gonna be more than enough damage.
God.
Again, beautiful.
That hit confirmed.
Just a single couch light kick into the drive rush cancel, giving him that full combo.
It's so cool that Luke's level 1 is the thermal bag. That's the feature. Starter 5. I really enjoy the fact that they've given him like his entire kit back.
And more too, especially with those air flash knuckles, the AFK.
AFKs, yeah. He's trying to piece on out of there. So if it hits, it's the Air Jordan. If it whips for him to get out of the corner, that's the AFK.
Okay, fair enough. Ooh. I mean, don't you feel like, since his name is Luke, we should call it the Luke Walton?
Oh, Jesus. Just loop throw.
Well, Nephew right there doing it.
He was more scared of getting hit than he was in getting thrown.
For that reset point once again.
Oh. That's a big punish counter. He tried to run the best case to go. And look at that damage. Oh, he dropped the no chaser.
It's all right. It was just a setup. It was a frame kill. Possibly. Oh, but there's that overhead.
Jesus.
Plus frames and out for the throw. And he just uses that time to charge up the dodge. And
what an uppercut.
He knows that you can forward throw, charge up, throw the fireball, and still DP the jumps.
With the Feng Shui engine, Punk no longer really able to press buttons unless Nephew overextends, which he just did. Punk finding the option down below. Level 3. Jesus, my hands.
Shake the hand. Oh, tried to shimmy twice in a row. The classic Punk double shimmy.
I definitely pressed the button. On the second one, I 100% pressed the button. Counter hit. Yes.
Damn, wow. He can hit confirm off of that with double lights. Combo drop.
I gotta go, guys. That's been...
Combo drop.
We've got a bracket reset here at PAX East 2023. We're going to the final set here. This is it now. 3 out of 5 to find out who goes home with this beautiful laptop, which is much heavier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, there we go. Beautiful laptop here. Here we go.
So he's just got a standard standing medium into heavy kick option.
Already starting off in a very hefty manner, getting a really significant life lead, and being able to play out this neutral against Punk is going to be so beneficial for him. This pacing might just be in his favor. Oh, that hurts the crunch.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, that whiff punish.
Oh, again, they're just confirming into that target combo, and that was it. But here's Nephew getting the hit with the EX.
Oh, so he does an EX extension into level 1 super. That's his choice. That's clever.
He can't go for those fireballs as long as Sign Blaster is a thing with Luke, right?
So he uses an EX heavy kick into a, I don't know if it's an EX or it must be a stock medium kick in order to convert the damage and then level 1.
And the way that Punk has been confirming that crouching medium kick with Luke has been ridiculous.
Oh, speaking of confirmed, that was actually beautifully done from Nephew. I thought it was going to be out of range.
Yeah, I thought that only worked in the corner. Interesting. Okay.
Damn.
You're going to get caught. Can't block that. And that's the first time Nephew has thrown out a drive impact in forever.
I mean, technically you can block it, but you will get wall splat afterwards for an opener. Oh, the throw bait! You saw him go!
Damn!
I saw the animation slow down in my brain. He went, nani?
That Lucas from US, he would have went, what?
Yeah, that's exactly what
Again, that check on the drive rush right there from Punk. It's very hard to to find someone with better reactions than Punk. He's going to be checking a lot of those dashes, getting those single hit confirmed.
I feel like at this stage of the game, with as many players that have been playing since the beta test 1, beta test 2, again, these guys are pretty much evened out. Yeah, even if you have like certain reactions, higher reaction speeds than most, but again, these guys are going pretty evenly right now.
Nice, but you know, he didn't go for the follow-up. He didn't go for the charge. Is that not, I mean, I want to imagine that combos after the crouch medium kick like that.
I wonder if he was trying to figure something out just like that. Maybe he was looking for it.
Yeah, oh, there we go. That crouching
Nah, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, he's barely living.
This is gonna kill.
I'm gonna put my money on it. It's gonna kill.
It won't kill. Yeah, it won't kill. Close, but it won't kill. Too much damage scaling. Bam! Wow, fucking. He was looking for it.
Okay, all right. Fair enough, fair enough. So there we go. Punk on the board. Punk on the board now. 1-0 here. Laptop on the line.
So that was really smart, right? We're talking about the 1-2-3 combo, the target combo. He went
Jesus.
into the EX Sandblaster.
He can EX off that target combo?
Normal, you can drive impact something like
That's crazy.
Flash Knuckle or even like a Sandblaster. Actually, no, Sandblaster you'll get punished for it, but I totally
That's a great hit confirm into
Yeah, it's so scary
into extension.
Cancel the end of that light, medium, heavy target combo.
Although Nephew's got 3 stock though.
Can't do that in 5. Anyway, taking the damage with that crouching medium kick in the drive rush confirm. And he, like I said, even if it's blocked, he still gets pressure. So that's the beautiful thing.
Oh my god, that level of play right now. How are they this good already? Jesus! There's definitely like some small communities that are playing the crack together, and they're just getting better together. There's definitely like some online, either like an online lobby or like a group setting where they're getting together and they're getting better together. I mean, the professionals, of course, they're going to do that, but there's no way they just naturally got this good. They've been practicing.
Any light can confirm into a full combo.
What? That's it!
There it is, just like I said, just like I said.
Oh my.
Any light can confirm into a full combo. That's what makes that feng shui engine so scary.
This game has gotten so much attention, even May from Guilty Gear has shown up. Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
And now
I'm not blocking that. That's plus. I'm not blocking that.
May is throwing dolphins at us.
I am not blocking that.
Not good. This is not good. All right. Now using that drive parry, but again, 0 sum on single hit projectiles.
I don't know what kind of math equation that is, James, but I'll tell you what, I believe it. I'm not a mathematizer, I promise.
Ooh, trade. Ooh. But Nephew has the corner position right now, trying to get Punk in there. Drive rush is in there. What a throw tech from Punk.
Oh my god, the opener. Punk flinched again. He tried to check the dash, and now it's Feng Shui time. He'll try to reset.
Oh, he tried to reset it to get more damage again. That was ballsy against Punk of all people. But he still had the level 2 being active, so he could still convert damage. Yikes.
I'm telling you what, man, his guy is a pro.
He's playing like a pro. He's playing like Vi? Is that
probably? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
He's definitely nobody's nephew, that is for sure.
Oh man, so we got 1-1 here, trying to bring you guys the best Street Fighter 6 action you can find right now. 2.5 months before release date. June 2nd, this game will be available in your hands with 18 total characters, 11 returning characters, if I'm not mistaken, 7 brand new characters.
Sure, I believe that. I'd have to look at the character select screen one more time.
The original 8.
Yes.
And then Cammy, DJ, and Jury are the returning characters.
Okay. It's so cool to continue seeing Jury after the reception she got in 4, right? It was always so positive. She's just been an ongoing staple, I feel like, in the franchise since her inception into the game. So,
and again, she was the first Korean representative on all of Street Fighter, actually. So it was actually nice to get that added to the game.
I agree. Uppercut extension. Are we going to build the meter? No, he's going to go for the fireball, create that space. Pump, forced to jump over it. Nephew with the anti-air already ready.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair. Luke counts as a returning character maybe now.
Yeah. Some people disagree, but I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Out of a technicality, he is a returning character.
12 returning characters, 6 brand new characters. Yes. There you go. There you go.
Oh, that was actually so scary. Crouching medium kick confirmed.
Again, how many times does Punk manage to get that in the middle of footsies, the neutral?
saving his life for him going into a low.
Damn, actually, her projectiles hurt a lot more than I realized.
Nice block on the overhead, but again.
It may go slow, but it actually hurts quite a bit. It's not bad for trading.
But he might have had enough meter to go into a level 2.
Oh wow, nice hit confirmed. Damn, Nephew's been practicing.
The little check on the crouching medium kick right there, going right into the EX, taking that round. Nephew trying to get the lead.
Both of the medium kicks on both of these characters have so much reach. Luke a little bit more deceptive than Jerry is.
Compared to 5, like when I'm standing in front of Ryu and Ken, I'm like, I'm totally safe. And then they're like Dawson. They hit me like half the screen away with that crouching medium kick.
You're walking up, you blink once, there's a foot in your ankle.
Yes.
Ah, he's dead. He dead.
There we go, big damage and just
Oh no.
for the corner carry.
I thought for sure he'd do his level 3 right there. He wants to save it for a win condition. Now he's got the win condition there. There it is. That should kill.
It's gonna kill. 100%. It is gonna kill. I'm calling it right now. I'm committed.
Oh, okay. I thought I still saw a sliver there. I was like, whoa.
It's just, I mean, it doesn't even look like it hurts his arm as much, even though that punch does more damage.
Yeah. There's something in the water when it comes to 15% left on your health bar, right?
Damn, man, that carry. How far it carries you is crazy.
He was trying to maybe go for an air flash knuckle combo.
You just force you right to that corner.
It's so tough to manage too. Punk with the fireballs and the spacing against Nephew has been so pivotal, but now dashing with one in there. Another uninterrupted dash. I feel like Nephew has gotten away with that so much in this entire set.
See right there, Punk went for the crouch medium kick confirmed, but it was blocked, so he immediately went for the back throw to get the corner.
And that's fine, yeah. Punk taking precautious steps backwards, right, to prevent himself from getting thrown into the corner. He'd much rather duke it out in the middle than get caught in the corner. Interruption on the dash again.
Check. Punk is so good at those. Oh. Is that combo?
It sure does, James. It sure does.
Damn.
Oh, you cannot.
He was too strong on the medium punch, but this time, he's burned himself out. He's burned himself out. Nephew still has so much resources. This is terrifying. You see Punk is trying to interrupt you.
Whoa, shit, he got the game.
Absolutely sniping it out against Punk.
Genius. He knew Punk.
He got the game. Holy shit, is that does he need one more? He needs one more. I thought for sure you'd lose that fucking round, but he had it.
Get the victory. He's at 1 game away.
Yeah, Punk's got to reset himself a little bit.
And what a sight to see. You could see the Intel PC mod with Jury right in the front. How fitting.
Oh,
how
yeah,
very fitting.
Yep, we have 2 juries in this tournament, also used by Idom, but Nephew won that mirror match, and now Nephew on the verge of perhaps taking out.
Idom using jury, really? I would never have guessed that. Jesus, that carry. That's an interesting strategy I never thought about, forcing him into the wall like that.
I love that. Being able to get a triple light combination into the flash knuckle. Just a decent amount of damage, but more importantly, getting himself further and further from the corner. There's a rocket uppercut.
Oh, he's out of meter. They're...
Just to drain some of that gauge because he knew he was going to get Nephew close.
It's worth it. It's so worth it. Fuck. That is so worth it.
Play that we're going to be looking forward to in the future. Keeping an eye on the opponent's drive gauge and trying to drain it when it gets low. Don't let them get away with preserving a block.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Now, granted, I think there was a counter because Nephew might have attempted to interrupt. It could have been with a super himself, right? If he had the level 1 super, he would have found success. However, I think it's a little bit beneficial for Nephew to kind of just hold on to it, especially carrying over to the next round because there was a big deficit.
Yeah. You see the big trade over there, and now Nephew looking strong, but once again, Punk with that beautiful confirm.
Forward throw. We're gonna back roll out of there. Yes, sir. Try to avoid some of the pressure afterwards, but
Whoa, that hit confirmed.
Here we go. He's got the critical art. He doesn't go for it just yet.
Oh, this is dangerous territory. Punk can't take any more chip damage.
That's right.
Oh.
Dive kick was gonna do chip damage even if he had blocked it. He would have died by chip.
Dude, if Punk had done a rising rocket on reaction into level 3, I would have left. I would have been good.
Yeah, that would have been nuts.
But we're at tournament point over here.
Oh, wow, perfect parry.
Perfect parry. Oh, Punk drops the combo.
He wanted to get a drive rush out of that.
No, it doesn't matter though. He still got the hit, but here comes the
Jesus, the damage.
I'm gonna go straight to the level 3. Put a little bit of
He wants the lead. He wants the health lead right now.
Buy back again.
Damn! What?
Are you kidding me? Watch out now. Uppercut. Hey, that traded. How did that work? What? What? Roadhouse?
For Punk, it's good for Punk, but now he's trapped in the corner. Too far away for the throw. Too far away for 3 lights right there. Punk did not do the 2-hit light confirm. Here we go, using that EX Fireball for pressure.
Oh, that pressure! That could have been a whiff punish.
He tried to get the whiff punish, yeah.
That could have been the end of the tournament.
All right, can Punk get himself out of this corner? He cannot afford to get drive impacted into this corner, or else it will spell death. Nephew, he's planning. He's so meticulous with his spacing. Look at that. He's willing to take some of the blocks too from the sandblast.
Absolutely, and just parry it a couple of times.
Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn! He got it! Wow! Wow! Yeah. These players, man. These fucking players.
But either way, I'm glad that
He's still in it.
There we go. We are down to the final game. It's 1 out of 1 now for the entire tournament here for this exhibition.
Make some noise one more time for Punk and Nephew. This is the final game.
Damn, nice.
That was beautiful. Got the whiff OS right there on deck.
Nice.
Throw into the corner.
Do it again.
What in the world, man?
This is where Punk gets to turn the table a little bit. Forward throw. Do it again.
Oh damn!
Do it again. Do it again.
He's gonna do it. Oh no, he was waiting for him to do it. That was a misread on his end, and it costed him the corner.
Charge up a bunch of times.
Yeah, take at least two times over to think about it a little bit. That overhead's gonna combo.
Oh, that overhead. Oh my.
Oh, uppercut. You know it.
The autocorrect from Nephew trying to put himself at match point.
That could have been it right there. Attack from Punk. He gets thrown. That walk speed is so deceptive. Nephew again at tournament point.
But this time, double tournament point here.
Off of a light.
2 times over, yeah.
Oh, but here comes Punk. Punk is trying to give himself the corner pressure over here. Watch out for Nephew just busting out of there with a drive rush, just like that. Backing off to try to build up some of that.
Oh no.
The no chaser gets the connection.
Punk landing that full combo. He's been going for that all day. Here it goes.
Oh my god.
He tried to do it. Nephew busting out with an uppercut.
The check now.
Damn.
Goes in with the drive impact.
These matches. Holy shit, these matches.
Final round for this entire tournament.
Oh my god, this is fucking crazy. This game isn't even out yet, and he's pulling. They're fucking going ham, man. What the fuck? Man, that's a crazy point carry.
Every hit is so dangerous thanks to you, the ability to chain them into each other, just like that.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
It's run out now, though.
That is a counter hit. Can't take your turn immediately after that. Nephew, he's plotting, he's scheming, he's waiting in the corner for Punk to make the mistake of jumping.
Oh, we got a poke there. Oh, that would have been it. That would have been it.
Gets the pressure in there.
Oh shit! Oh wait, he can't super convert. Maybe he must be saving it for a win condition.
Gets out of there mid-screen.
He wants this critical art so that way he can win condition win it. So he's just gonna try to peel him apart.
Sandblasters a couple times over from Punk.
Oh, the win condition is there. He's gonna push him back so that way he can try to outpoke him. Damn! Wow, Nephew fucking took it. Nephew fucking took it. Wow. Impressive.
Nephew is your Intel PAX East 2023 Street Fighter 6 Exhibition champion. You can tell
that was a great match. Holy shit. These guys have been studying. Oh my. Where is that light confirm that I saw from that fucking missed throw? Oh my god, these matches are crazy. I can't believe he's able to kick the fucking fireball out of the air like that. What the fuck? These combos are crazy too from Jury. This shit's inspiring. This shit is so inspiring.
It was blocked, so we immediately went for the back throw to get the corner.
and that's fine.
Oh, look at the way they move. Look at the way they move, man. The way they micro move. They're immediately like slightly stopping just to block for the possibility. Oh my god. That does combo. Wow. So on counter hit, you can super level 1 off that. Oh. He scrambled himself back together, but he's got no drive meter. That's a hell of a save.
This is terrifying. You see Punk is trying to...
God, this shit is crazy. Just so exciting. So exciting. So exciting. Oh my god. So much excitement. Oh my. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap up today, guys. I'm going to put on a little bit of music. It's been a blast. All of you that are joining in right now, we are going to be closing up shop today. Here we go. Thank you all for joining me. Again, it's been a great presentation. I'm sure there are plenty of other YouTubers right now that are reacting right now, or reacting, probably still discussing on stream, having matches, having good shit going on. We're gonna wrap up real quick here. We watched quite a bit of content, watched quite a bit of trailers, analysis trailers, character trailers, professional match. Obviously the showcase itself is impressive. I had a blast, but again, you guys are awesome for hanging out with me. You know, it's been a lot of fun. But we're gonna start kicking off with some more streams for Bloodborne later down this week. I'll try to find some time, but this has been a lot of fun. Hope you guys have enjoyed this too. This has been a great showcase, an exciting time. So I'll catch you all during the next stream. I also got to find some time to do some editing for a lot of these things as well. But again, you guys are awesome. So I will catch you guys in the next stream. Peace out.